Live your life within the moment, and don't go wait until the morning.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to sew up the cutest little bag. It's like a beach bag, so this is it. It's a pattern that I made. It's just a basic pouch, but it's made with, I think it's called TPU jelly vinyl. So it's super easy. All the edges inside are raw, which means that it doesn't have any lining or anything in it. So if you take it to the beach or the lake or something, then it's really easy just to wipe it out. I haven't written the pattern. I just know the pattern the way that I have it in my head. So I'll try to get it down on paper for y'all. But this thing is so cute. When I get a few of them made, they're going to be up on my website. You guys have no idea that, like, what it means to me to get an order. I was so beside myself yesterday when I got my first order, so I was just so excited about that. But yeah, so we're going to get into the video, and I hope that you guys like it. And like I said, it'll be a free pattern that I made up. So I'm going to show you guys how to sew this cutie up in no time. Okay, y'all, so this is the jelly vinyl that I'll be using. I got it from Amazon. This is just a 12-inch sheet. I don't even know how wide it is. It is a 12 by 8. And this is all you're going to need to make the pouch besides a zipper and a zipper pull. And this is so easy. It is just the cutest bag. So I'm going to show y'all real quick how to cut it out and make it. And then you will have a cute little waterproof bag. So what you want to do, you want to take it and put it together to get the midpoint. If you've never used jelly vinyl, it's kind of a slick vinyl. I have no idea if it's domestic machine friendly or not, but we'll see, I guess. Hopefully somebody makes it. So put your crease right down in the middle. And then you're going to cut it straight down the center. Just like that. And then you're going to box your corners. So to box your corners, if you want to do it before you cut it in half, that's fine. You're going to need a 1-inch roller, which is, I have a 1-inch right here. Because the bag is so small, you don't want a big boxed corner. I like to do them individually just so I can be sure that I get the correct size instead of trying to cut it all together. Normally you would cut a 2-inch, but I'm going to line it up right here and I'm going to cut a 1-inch. Like I said, this is my pattern that I made. So it'll be free. And you just want to cut that 1-inch out of the corners. I hope y'all can see me. I'm trying new angles and different things. I just completely hit the ruler with that. So it'll be like that. And then you'll do the other side the same exact way. You can make the bag with quilt cotton if you want to. But like I said, I got this from Amazon. You buy it in sheets from Amazon. And it was like, I'm thinking like $12 or $16 a pack. It wasn't very much. And you get a pretty good amount in there. And I know that you can buy the rolls as well. I do have some of the rolls coming. I think it's, I can't remember exactly how big the rolls were. But they were in centimeters, so I was thinking it was like right around like 2 yards or right at a yard. I can't remember exactly. But if you go on Amazon and you type in jelly vinyl, for sewing. It'll pop up and show you. So you're going to end up with pieces like this. Just like this. Just 2 pieces. And we're going to save these little scraps, the 1-inch ends. We're going to put those on our zipper. So I'm going to take you back to the sewing machine and I'm going to show you how to do that. Now just know that when you put these together, if you get this particular brand, I can't remember what brand it is, but one of them is slightly longer than the other piece because it's not cut completely straight in the manufacturing. But if you want to cut it off, you can. We're going to end up cutting it off anyway, so it's not going to matter. It's not going to make or break the project. So let's get over to the sewing machine and we'll take care of putting it together. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to get ready to mark for our zipper. And what I want you to do is go from 1 inch over, so it'll be basically lined up with the edge here of where you cut it, and just put a mark on that side at 1 inch and put a mark on this side at 1 inch. And then we're going to measure our zipper tape so that we can add the zipper tape to the pieces. I'm going to zoom y'all in so you can kind of see better. I hope that angle's good. Okay, so I got my spaces marked, and I'm going to measure my zipper from this corner to this corner, from this mark to this mark, and I'm going to cut it off to match it. So I like about, I just cut a small piece, so I'm going to say that's probably 1 inch. So I'm just going to cut 1 inch off of it. Yeah, that's 1 inch, but I didn't cut it straight. So it's okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add our zipper pull to it. You can add 1 zipper pull or you can add 2 zipper pulls. It's totally up to you. Either way, in the end, it's going to be super, super cute. I'm so excited for y'all to make this, and I hope that you enjoy making it. So I'm going to try to get my zipper on here, my zipper pull. Sometimes I have a hard time with these things. But I'm using a gold teeth on the zipper, and I'm using a rainbow handmade zipper pull. I have a zipper jig over here, but it doesn't like the 3 for some reason. It does the 5s really well, but it does not like the 3s, and I do not know why. And if you don't have this, you can use pre-made zippers. That is completely fine. I just like to use zipper tape when I can. Just slide it on there. And we're going to take this end that we just put the zipper on. Let me zoom y'all in a little bit more. I don't want to make y'all sick, so. Okay, so you can see this is a little wonky right here where we just put that zipper on because it didn't line up exactly correctly doing that. So you're just going to snip that little end off. And then I'm going to burn the end of it so that it doesn't fray. And then we'll do the same thing for this end. We'll push the zipper pull all the way up and see how close we are. Not very much that was off. So we'll do that. Okay. And then what we're going to do on this end, where the zipper pull is not at, your zipper pull's down here, where this zipper pull is at, we're going to take that 1 inch piece of the vinyl and you're going to put it over the zipper right here, and you're going to baste it down just like this. And for demonstration purposes, I'm going to use white thread so that I can show y'all better. And like I said, I think I figured out the lighting situation. I hope I did anyway. I'm listening to everybody's feedback, so I hope that it helps. because I have to have a light. I do have bad eyes, so. Alright, we're going to sew that down at 1/4 inch seam allowance and go real slow over that. Uh-oh, I think my thread, yeah, hold on. My thread came unthreaded, or my needle. I don't think it's possible for your thread to come unthreaded like that, but my zipper is not stuck down now because it didn't sew. Not a big deal. I've got it on about a 4.5 stitch length for this. Let's try this again. Okay. Alright, we're going to snip that off. I'm going to melt those little tails. I know I've had a lot of people ask me why I use a lighter. A lot of those people are coming from doing quilting and you don't use a lighter on quilting. But bag making, your lighter is your best friend. Let me show you what I did. So you're going to end up with it like this. And then you're going to take it and you're going to pull it up and push it together. And you're going to push it back on itself and make a little pull. Or you can take it and fold it and then fold it again if you have a regular machine. And it'll be a little bit thicker, but you won't have any raw edges. But the good thing with jelly vinyl is it doesn't matter if it's raw because it's meant to have raw edges most of the time. So I'm going to do mine this way. You do yours however you feel free to do them, ever how you want them done. Alright. And I don't know, I'm having problems with what I believe is my bobbin. I'm not sure. See, if anybody in the comments can tell me, this is what it does. If anybody can tell me how to fix that, if it's the bobbin or if it's the top being too tight, I would really like to know because it just started doing it when I put that new bobbin case in there. I mean, it's fixable. It's nothing major. It's just annoying. Okay, so I'm going to try to zoom in a little bit more for this. I don't even know if I can. I'm just going to have to move you slightly because I really want you to see this. Okay, so take your zipper and you're going to make a 90-degree angle just like this. And we're going to put a little clip on it. We're going to sew that down so that the zipper pull doesn't come off while we're sewing the bag together. Some people are brave and they heat it with a lighter. I've tried that. I have no luck with it. So let's see if it'll work this time. I mean, like I say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But it's just people's got me curious about how they do that. Oh. Oh, okay. It works. I think I'll just stick with my clips, but it does work. So we're going to go baste this down, and then we'll cut the little tails off once they are sewn down completely. And that one just came off. Just be sure to keep them even. Grab my stiletto to hold it down. That might help a lot. You would think it would. My goodness, seriously? This always happens to me when I try to show somebody how to do something. Tries to make me look dumb. But it ain't gonna work today. I can look dumb every other day, but not today. Okay. we're just going to slide that over there. If you have a zipper foot, that'll be your best friend. And all you're doing is just basting that down. If I can get my, there we go. And I'll try to shorten the video and leave out some of the stuff that's not too important, where the videos aren't so long, because I'm hearing y'all saying that the videos are a little long, and I'm sorry about that, but I'm really trying, so I want to make you guys happy. So now your zipper can't come off. Now, let's do the other side, and then we will trim up that zipper on the side to match the other. Okay. So off of the zipper piece. And then we're going to do the same thing again. If y'all see me today, I have really bad shakes today. That happens sometimes with lupus. Today's kind of a bad day, but I feel great. I just have the shakiness and the ickiness. That's one reason too I wanted to do this channel, was because there are so many people with diseases that nobody really talks about, that I enjoy talking about, because maybe I can help somebody else. There's a lot of symptoms that people don't realize that you have when you have lupus as well. So now I'm just cutting my tails off right here. You want to even up with the zipper tape and just snip it off. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And always have a good pair of scissors. I can't tell you enough about having good pairs of scissors. Alright, so either piece, both sides are the same, so you don't have to worry about the right side or the left side. But I'm going to use this one. And now you're going to see, since I did all of that my lines are over here now, because I took that extra off and then I did that. That is normal. As long as you are dead center in between those two lines, you are good. So what we're going to do, every which way you want it to open, if you want it to open from left to right or from right to left, you can decide that. I'm going to let mine open from right to left. I didn't cut that off. Hang on. I'm going to let mine open from right to left. That's just total preference. You do what you feel comfortable doing. Okay. So from right to left for me. And I'm going to go, and you can also take it and fold it like this. And just snip the tiniest little snip right there. And it'll mark your corner for you right there. And you can do the same thing for your zipper. And then that way you know for a fact that those two marks are going to line up perfectly. So there's your thing for that. And then when you go to put it on, take some clips and clip it down. All the way down. And keep a check on your zipper pull, because you do not want to sew over that zipper pull. So I start at the other end, and when I get close to the zipper pull, that's when I will move away and move the zipper. Y'all are zoomed in as far as I can zoom you. Alright, so let's get started on this. This whole pattern that I've done has a 1/4 of an inch seam allowance. Okay? So we're just going to sew at 1/4 of an inch. Now my machine is a walking foot, so I don't have any problem with the vinyl. I've heard some do on domestic machines, but I'm not sure. Now I'm coming up to the zipper pull part, and so what I'll do is I'll stop it and I'll unzip my zipper, and then I will sew down my zipper and back stitch, and then you can go all the way out with it. I just want to make sure that it's in there. Now, like I said, this doesn't take long at all, and once you get it down pat, you will always remember it. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to top stitch my zipper down after I get my strings out of the way. Okay, and I'm just going to go through, and if you have a hard time with this, I think it's technically called TPU vinyl, chili vinyl is. If you have a problem with that, with your sewing machine, you can get a Teflon foot, but you shouldn't have a problem with it because it should be okay. So now what you're going to do, you're going to flip it over where you just sewed out. You're going to flip it all the way over so that the teeth are on the top. Now if you want to, feel free to use double-sided tape. I'm just going to use clips. And you're going to do this to this side and that one when we get to that side. Now just know that when it is a raw edge, you are not going to have any kind of lining in the bag, okay? So we are just going to put a top stitch, and I'm going to change my stitch length to a 5 1/2, and I'm still going that 4th. I'm just going to sew it down, making sure that it's all good and tight. It looks like it slightly moved, but I don't think it moved too much. If it did, it only moved like a half, so we'll know here in just a second. Okay, no, it got it. We're good. So you technically can go a half. So that's what it's looking like so far. It's really cute. And again, I like to keep going back and making sure that everything is melted down. It just saved the thread because this thread is so thick. This is a 70 weight thread that I'm using. And so you just kind of want to watch what you sew with it, and you may have to end up just nuking it a little bit with the lighter. Okay, so now that this has its center marked, I'm going to go up here and I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to mark it with the other marks. So it's going to line up exactly perfect with the previous mark on the other zipper. Very important right here to press this down because you don't want this moving. You can see how this vinyl slides really easy. And you don't want that happening right now. So we're going to go all the way across the side at a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Actually, let me start with this side because the zipper pulls on that side. So, oh no, I can't do that. Okay, I can't do that. Okay, it's fine. So we're going to go 1/4. shifted? How's it getting shifted? Okay, here we go. Now we're good. Alright, now before we cut the ends off here, we're gonna fold it under like we did the other side and top stitch it. Okay, so we're gonna flip that over, roll that zipper down, we'll clip it. There are so many of these bag designs that are so cute, that are just easy to make on your own. And you just sit and you think about it, like, what could I do to make it different? And that's kind of what I did. There's probably people out there going, oh my goodness, I can't believe she's doing it that way. So, okay. Now, let's get our top stitching going. But like I said, I never claimed that I was a sewist, that I was very good at it. It's just my hobby. One day I'm going to be good at it, because I will make sure that I am good at it. And I don't think I got a single stitch there. But I'll tell you what would be really cute. Yeah, I missed the whole thing. So I'm going to do double stitches on that, just to make it cute. I don't know why it didn't do that. So now then, now I'm right where I'm supposed to be. That was crazy. Sometimes mistakes make cute stuff, so. Oh, and if I make too many mistakes, y'all won't see this video anyway. So. Alright, let me pause it a minute. Okay, so what I did to make it match was I just went back in there and I added another little stripe to kind of make it look like it was meant to be there. So, yeah, what's home? I have home something. Oh, I see what I hung. I hung the fabric with the thread. Okay. There we go. Okay. So now there's that part. There's this part. You're going to lay them together, side by side, just like this. And we're going to sew it at 1/2 inch on both sides and the bottom. And then we're going to take it and we are going to line up the pieces that weren't lined up when we got the fabric. Okay, so let's get started on that. 1/2 inch all the way down. All the way across. path over here. Okay. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go real quick over to the sewing table. And I'm going to trim all this up, and then I'll come back and finish the edges. And it won't take... Okay, so I got those trimmed up, and the only thing that does is gives us a little bit of room where we don't have to worry about extra bulk where we don't need it. But I'm telling you, it's going to be really cute when we get it done. You can go ahead and open it up, because we're going to turn the whole bag through the zipper. We're going to box up these corners, and I'm going to do these box corners just a little bit different. So I'm going to open them up, and I'm going to push them together like this, and we're going to make just a straight line across it on both sides, because these are so tiny. You just open them up, and it makes this little point. Okay, so when it makes the little point, then they will match up better, and you can square straight across that. So see, just like that, you're going to go straight across right here at the lowest point right there. You're going to go straight across right there. I'll show you when I get it done. And it goes up to the half mark. The end piece does, where you're sewing it from. And then you're just going to have this little tail that you're going to cut off. And again, we're going to burn those cords, those strings. I don't know why I said cords. I'm going to burn those strings. I'm going to do the same exact thing to the other side. If you wanted to, you could put straps on it somehow, like when you're closing the bag, you could put it on the sides. I thought about doing that, but I just didn't do it. Make sure your ends are going the same way, along with the same way of your sides. Okay, that's very important. Now we're going to cut that one off. I'm going to check the bag to make sure that it's all good. And it looks all good to me. Okay, now if you want to trim this right here down, just don't cut your stitches. You can definitely do that. And if you ever use TPU vinyl, you can actually heat it with a hair dryer. It'll heat up really well with one, to help you be able to move the fabric around. And then once you're done, if you wanted to put a bag tag in there, you could do that. I didn't do that. I just wanted to show y'all the simple version. Then you just take it and you flip it out. Now, like I said, this is completely waterproof, because it is, I think it's TPU is what it's called, but it's called jelly vinyl, like in the sewing community. But yeah, you can get them on Amazon, or you can order it from Mormino. You can order it from I think it's Indolove Creations. I'm not sure. I'll have to check. But I just wanted to show y'all a really easy, cute bag that is very useful. You can make it a little bit bigger and you can turn it into a beach bag. You can make it smaller and shorter, and you have a great pencil pouch. So, but here she is in all her glory. Let me zoom y'all out. Okay. There she is in all her glory. Now I'm kind of liking the mistake that I made doing the 2 lines, but it looks really good. It's very sturdy. Sorry, I have the hiccups. It's very sturdy. They're so cute. And they're very wide. So because we didn't put a zipper pull on that end, it opens up all the way. I mean, you can put lots of stuff in there if you wanted it as like a sewing tool bag. I mean, you could just, I can still put stuff in there. There's clips and, I mean, everything. Let's see. Well, you could put it in there, but it wouldn't work. But these are so cute. I'm going to have them up on my website. I'm going to make up a few. I have several rolls up there. And I will be selling them for $20. So if you want one, just let me know. And I will get to you. I ship really, really quickly. As like the same day usually that you order. As long as it's not a huge order, then I will ship the same day. If not the same day, I will ship the next day. So I wanted to come on and just do a quick little video for y'all because you guys are so supportive of me. And I love it. I've never had the kind of support that this channel gives me. You know, I've got great support from my family as far as my husband and my kids. And I'm pretty sure that they get tired of hearing me about, hey, come look at this bag I made. So, yeah. If we can get to 1,000 subs in the next few weeks, I'm going to do a giveaway. I will get everybody's name who is a sub. I'll have you email me your name. And I will get you a prize if you win. So, it may be something homemade. It may be something that is store-bought that I use to say thank you with. But I'm going to try to throw in some good homemade stuff. So y'all find all your friends. Tell them to subscribe. And just let them know that you're trying to win a prize. And I promise it'll be a good one. So, this is it. I'm very proud of it. I have to think of a name to call her. I'm thinking about calling her the wet pouch because you can literally fill it up with water. So, I'm thinking of that. But, yeah, I love doing these. And all the pretty colors. Like, I did this one last night. I did one in clear last night. And then this one today. And they're so cute. And you can use a number 5 zipper versus a number 3 zipper. But I liked the blue on blue. And then the little rainbow. That's a little rainbow. I don't know if you can see it or not. Let me see. Well, it says handmade, so. And that's what the bottom looks like up close. And then you have your cute little edges. And the inside, like I said, is raw. But look, it's so pretty. So pretty. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back with some more bag tutorials in a couple of days. So you guys have a blessed night, and I will see you later. Bye.